female cat can have about up to 5 litters per year. And a litter can be everything from 1 kitten to 10 kittens. So it can grow very fast. There is about 150,000 homeless cats in Sweden. We as cat organizations believe that this number is way below what it actually is because of the huge amount of just hidden cats. Because a lot of them live out in the wild and we don't ever get to see them. There is a very strong belief that cats are supposed to be outside. So people just assume that if they see a cat outside that isn't obviously hurt or sick, they just assume, yeah, the cat belongs outside. This is not always the case because not all cats belong outside, and also even if they are outside cats, you still have to make sure to take care of them, especially in the Swedish winters when it's super cold. It's like a belief that cats should always be outside cats. My name is Anna, and I am the chairman of Slättens Katthjälp, which is our cat rescue organization that's based in Östergötland County.
Jag är egentligen hundmänniska, men på grund av min hälsa så kan jag ju inte ha hund, för vissa dagar kan jag inte gå ut. Och när jag flyttade upp hit så bodde jag ju en 2 år, så tänkte jag att det är jättebra, då kan jag kanske börja fostra katter istället. Ja.
I have been active with cat rescues for about 4 years now.
Jag har Helmer haft han i 8-9 år, så att jag har väl varit inom fostring runt 10 år. Så det har ju varit en hel del katter som har pendlat.
As a fosterer and had 13 foster cats altogether.
Ja, men jag tycker det känns perfekt, även om vissa känns här när man lämnar bort dem till adoption. Men så vet man ju att man har jobbat mot det hållet hela tiden.
I was thinking of reasons for people that don't feel like they can have a cat. For me, for instance, I've had a lot of thoughts that like, oh, I need to live in a perfect home, like it needs to be big enough, or that I need to have like be very financially stable.
Exactly.
So I don't feel like I can't buy everything for the cat. And also I think that a lot of people think that, oh, I need to change the way I live my life now because I need to be home all the time. Like I think those are things that affect a lot.
Exactly.
I started my journey as a fosterer when I was a student at the university here in Linköping, because I was wanting to have a pet but felt like I did not have the means to own a pet. And I felt that starting out as a foster was a very great way to both feel if I was capable of having my own pets and also helping the organization that I was with then and the cats.
Så det är ju vissa som alltså fastnar. Jag har nog en 5-6 stycken som liksom så sitter som att jag liksom hade gärna behållit alla som kommer hit. Men det går ju inte.
A completely homeless cat. It begins with somebody contacting us. They have found a cat, or maybe a cat has come to their home and is apparently lost or doesn't have a home. You can usually tell how they act when they're homeless. A couple months back, where we were contacted about the cat in a stable that had appeared from basically nowhere. Nobody recognized this cat, and it acted like it was in quite a lot of pain, and yet it came to the people at the stable and kept coming back and trying to get their attention. So we took him in and named him Bobo. And as soon as we caught him, we saw that he was in fact injured, and we took him to the vet immediately because we saw that he could not wait another day. So we took him to the ER, and the case was that his tail had been broken off. So it was the part that was still there had died off. The nerves had died, so he was in a lot of pain, and the tail could not be rescued. So we had to amputate it, and there was the question of would he actually survive this operation, but we thought that we had to try. And the tail was amputated, and he was taken to a foster home and given medicine and care and love.
Jag tänker på att det ska funka. För det har ju varit någon gång att någon har tagit emot en katt, men så har de inte velat ha en problemkatt.
Not used to being handled by people most of the time. In some cases they haven't even seen people if they're born out in the wild, so they're basically feral cats.
Man måste ha ett fruktansvärt stort tålamod och vara lugn i sig själv. Man måste inse att man kan inte pressa katterna som kommer in.
They are very antisocial cats.
Well,
To begin
with, and they might never be social as I love seeing 200 different people in a day, but I love the 2 people that's in my house, and I feel confident and secure.
Jag brukar kolla av Helmer hur han är med katterna, för då brukar jag kunna känna av hur rädd är katten, hur skygg är katten. Han är min favorit. Jag är så, han är 16, blir 16 nu, så jag är lite sådär lev nu 10 år till, och det lär han ju inte göra ju, men...
In my personal opinion, one of the greatest things about being a fosterer, especially for cats that have not been used to people before, is seeing the journey they take from being scared and shy and not trusting people to becoming extremely cuddly and just lovable pets. And this is something I think a lot of people miss out on when they choose not to adopt a cat that has come from hard backgrounds. Since these cats, you truly can tell, are appreciative of what they have now. So my message to others is to try it out for at least one cat and see the difference you can make as a fosterer for a cat that truly needs it.
Och bara någon månad senare så satt hon i mitt knä. För att man blir rädd. Då har man liksom kämpat så länge, och... Men det där det kommer in, tålamod. Fruktansvärt tålamod måste du ha. Och vara extremt lugn.
These cats truly do know how to show their appreciation, and you can truly tell that they are thankful that you have been there for them and taught them to be safe with people again.
Du förklarar känslan jag känner när jag ser en skyggis som har varit hos mig ett antal veckor komma fram och lukta på mina fötter, eller om jag sitter på golvet och kommer fram och luktar på mina händer, och då känner ju hjärtat helt, alltså då vet man att man är på rätt väg, och så att det är något annat.
The biggest challenge is that there are no fosters. There is a lack of people who are willing to become fosters, and this is a trend that has been visible in many organizations in all of Sweden.
The cats can be anxious, so it can be hard or blah blah blah, but also like this is why you should be interested in doing this. to learn more, but also to learn to gain a higher interest.
Det är helt sanslöst, för att jag vet att många av mina vänner liksom, alltså hur kan du? Alltså hur katter, tycker du inte om dem? Ja men herregud, jag älskar varje katt som kommer hit. Men sen älskar jag ju också när de får flytta till sina föreviga hem. Och jag kan rädda en annan katt. Så att det är liksom, för mig funkar det på det viset. Jag tycker det är ett bra jobb. Om man kan kalla det för jobb.
There's likely a connection with the economical situation in the country right now. We notice that people are less inclined to help cat organizations currently. So the biggest challenges is the lack of fosterers and the economical part of it, because the cats require vet care, food. We also have insurance for all our cats. So it's an economical aspect to that as well.
Sorry, can't help you. We don't actually have the money to, because we know we're going to have to spend maybe 15,000 krona for that particular cat to go to the vet. If we don't have 15,000 krona, we can't help.
Yeah.
But if we had a buffer, then hopefully we would never have to say no.
Yeah.
Any cat coming our way, we could help.
Yeah.
If the money wasn't an issue and the space wasn't an issue, we could go out to this colony that we're working with currently and just say, not a problem. You have 30 cats. We just take them and we get this problem sorted. Now we can't.
Because if you stop talking about it, people stop caring about it.
Yeah.
I think every organization in Sweden is going to say that their biggest dream is that there are no homeless cats at all. This is a dream that is going to take a long time to reach, but we are doing our best to make it happen. But the biggest thing we truly wish for is that people realize how wonderful cats are as pets, and that people just learn to love cats.